say if Pram manages to get Tr4sh off stage, he might be able to get an early game or early 2-frame. So
what I'm predicting for right now is that I think that Pram might have a hard time getting in because of swords in general for Wolf.
Most likely, but I think Wolf has Wolf's burst range and general strength in neutral might be able to tilt the favor to Pram. Because once again, Tr4sh will have to find a way to get in through stuff like just Nair, or stuff like Nair with his lasers to get Wolf's general mobility and his dash attack. As since they're all they both combine together to give him a very strong and a very strong neutral game, for which he can easily punish Mithra for any whiffs.
Curious, will Wolf's Reflector have any use in this matchup?
I mean, unless it's Charlie the King, I don't think so.
And because the only thing I can think of right now is that Pyra using her side B and then Wolf using it.
Oh yeah, that's true. I forgot it's projectile, but only on the first hit. So we'll see if Pram decides to pull it out, or if he knows he can even do that. Because I'm not quite sure. If Pram
what? It's a Joker.
A Joker? Okay.
I just thought Joker.
Oh, okay. Interesting. So I guess he's not confident enough in MU to pull out the Aegis. Okay, so we're going to see a much more conventional matchup.
Yeah, we see Joker a lot of times in this country.
Yeah, we have way too many Jokers. But to be fair, they are really strong. I mean, Joker is really strong.
Yeah, which is quite convincing for new players to pick him up.
Yeah, like Midoriya, for example. But okay, so back to the match. So far seems Pram has a fairly easy time keeping Tr4sh out. With Blaster,
Pram seems to have the right matchup knowledge for this.
Yes, he's stuffing out all of Tr4sh's grounded approaches with Blaster, and so far he's basically calling out a lot of his a bit more unsafe approaches with.
Hold him out with an ass smash though.
Yeah, seems that Tr4sh will have to mix up the way he approaches his MU, if he wants to get a chance of winning. And so far, Pram he seems very comfortable with simply camping.
Oh, that's a very sad SD.
That is a very incredibly upsetting SD. But he seems to be fairly comfortable in camping Tr4sh out.
Yeah, looks like he's got the flow in the match down.
Yeah, definitely does seem like it. Again, he just seems to be. Yeah, he has a he just have a.
I haven't seen much usage of gun so far from Tr4sh, which I think Joker is something can definitely utilize, because I'm pretty sure he can't be reflected.
Yeah, it can't be reflected, but I think the reason why it's not using is because Wolves, I believe Wolf Blaster hits it. I'm not too sure also in this regard, because I have never played SMU. But okay, once again Pram seems he's sticking to his old game plan of just playing outside of Tr4sh's burst range and just forcing him to approach and start stuffing all of his approach options with Wolf's strong neutral tools. But a whiff grab from Pram has put him into disadvantage, and Tr4sh seems to be holding it down fairly well. And
one edge guard here probably could potentially end Wolf's stock quite easily.
Yes. Okay, and then
the down air catching him.
Yeah. Very hectic match with both players showing out options at a breakneck speed. But Pram certainly slowed the match down.
Pram could have punished him there for the side B.
Yeah.
The double spot dodge.
Pram's playing a lot more careful with the trap Arsene looming above him.
Of course,
Arsene?
wouldn't.
Yeah, who wouldn't, honestly. Pram seems to have better Arsene and now has a chance of not getting instantly destroyed by Joker. And we will see if he's able to pull anything off with it. He seems to be, and he's able to ledge guard Tr4sh fairly well, and he's covering a lot of his options.
Pram playing it patiently, but also showing he's not afraid to go in.
Yes. Misinput from Tr4sh, and yes, these. And now he has to.
Has SD already.
Oh, okay. Pram weaving, barely weaving outside the range of Joker's bear. Our shield with wolves and incredibly strong air mobility.
The gun didn't catch wolf.
Yes. But it seems that Tr4sh is very desperate.
Tr4sh seems to be struggling to find an opening against him.
Yes. Oh, the fair is not working, and the up air is working.
Yeah,
okay.
Pram. No, I think Pram probably he probably released his shield too early.
Try the berry.
Maybe.
Okay, but now with Arsene out, you'll see how Pram deals with it again.
I mean, the Arsene meter is down already, so he has no fear.
Yeah, no fear. With a fairly decent lead, Pram can honestly just like camp Tr4sh out and force him to like make unsafe moves.
Yeah, but why would you camp Joker without Arsene?
True. Okay, I mean that is true, but he can definitely force Tr4sh to make more unsafe plays in order to like deal damage to him. It's like how do I put this? It's like he's the one that Tr4sh is the one that is being forced to like make a move instead of like Pram, which from what I've noticed is that Pram he's
trying to condition him.
Yeah. And like but so far both players seems to Tr4sh seems to be slowly wearing down at Pram, and with Joker and Arsene potentially coming back.
To the last pack. This might be it.
That might be it, but Arsene is still out. And Tr4sh nice down smash from Pram, calling out Tr4sh for holding stage for too long. Oh, and this hand is a best of 5. Okay.
That was a best of 5. Oh,
okay, so
I wonder who he'll pull out next. Either the Aegis or he's gonna stick on with Joker.
We'll see. But there's a bigger chance for a comeback. So yeah, we best not count any of them out yet. So how do you think Tr4sh should adapt to Pram's gameplay?
I think honestly he should go for Aegis instead than Joker.
Yeah, Aegis he
seems to be more comfortable with the Aegis.
Yeah, and like Aegis can brute force move a lot easier than Joker can. But even so, I believe I believe Joker like might have a slightly easier time with Lich with like edge guarding Wolf.
Yeah, actually probably, but
the
thing is that well, actually I think both characters can equally abuse Wolf's recovery quite well. Like if something like if they just catch one jump of Wolf's and he's practically just dead.
Yeah, he's technically dead. But Joker can go a lot further off stage than the Aegis can with his grapple.
Yeah, but the thing is, I don't think Wolf can really go down that far, especially with his recovery.
I think it's possible for him to like drift out a bit more. It's like to drift out to avoid like edge guards and then drift back in and then like recover, because his air mobility does afford him.
Lucina?
No, Lucina.
Where did that come up from?
Oh, okay. I mean, he used to main Lucina like in 2019. I remember, if I'm not wrong. Please correct me.
Dude. I'm a freshie here, so I don't know who plays what.
But yeah, interesting pick. Okay. Another fairly common MU. Yeah, but yeah, it seems that once again Pram is hovering all of Tr4sh's approaches. Tr4sh is
Tr4sh still looks like he's struggling to find an opening here.
Yeah, he's trying to like
wall him out with aerials.
Yeah, but Wolf can just drift in. He can just drift in, drift out, like it's slightly outspace Lucina's aerials and or just laser her.
Kind of make him whiff the aerials, I think.
Yeah. I mean, it seems that they're both simply trying to do that right now with Pram and Tr4sh. And it seems that actually fairly even. They're both like calling each other out fairly often. And it seems that okay.
Lucina should have a problem recovering this matchup.
Yeah, should in theory. But I think Wolf can still do frame ball with like every character.
Yeah, but it's probably really hard. Timing's really hard, especially this is online.
Yeah, true. But both of them still don't seem to have like found any like huge foothold into other players' defenses. They seem to be just getting a lot of straight hits off with nothing to convert into. And like not a lot of Pram with the read on Tr4sh's jump.
I know I've never seen this matchup on Final Destination.
I mean it's I think it's slightly more fair on FD because Lucina has no way. It's like a harder time landing.
Harder time for like juggles. No juggles.
Yeah. No juggles for like actually both of them do benefit. But I think Lucina's harder time dealing with both.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure Lucina relies more on.
That is true.
Oh yeah, catching it.
Catching it up, dude. But he's at 161%. You have to place through. Now he's dead.
Oh,
he's
okay, never mind.
Straight up dead. Okay. Once again, very incredibly even. Both players, they are just simply unable to like convert off anything, which is like interesting for like Pram, since he's like his move is like from past games he seems to have a fairly good idea on the move punish game. But it seems that as of the previous stock, they were simply unable to do anything to each other. But this stock, Pram seems to have noticed something, and it's and yes,
He's trying to keep him in the corner, making it hard for him.
Like Tr4sh hasn't seen that he hasn't been able to hold central stage for very long. But this is very neutral heavy game, and honestly the winner probably will go to that person with a better grasp. Okay, well Pram with incredible coverage of Tr4sh.
Almost got that edge guard right there.
Yeah, almost. But it's incredibly risky I feel because Lucina can easily reversal wolf as he goes for a ledge guard.
Oh, caught it.
And good read from Pram from mistech Tr4sh.
Oh, mixing up this recovery.
And now Tr4sh will have to try and find a way to get the stop, which is honestly incredibly hard. If like, oh dear, that was very close.
Oh, what did he be? Probably missing one.
Yeah, but Pram is really playing very patiently and has slowed the pace of the game down to a snail's pace right now. Both players are just slowly moving out each other's burst range, taking pot shots at each other. It seems that Pram is still on the upper hand. He still has the upper hand.
Pram went aggressive on him.
That was incredibly. That's an incredible lead.
Yeah, I was playing with him earlier. Yeah, he caught me with that setup once also.
Yeah, don't DI in on that. DI out. That's like one of the few things that you should know. But yeah, Pram with and it says he has got like Tr4sh tied on his finger. Yes, he's calling out every single move that Tr4sh takes, and I think it's gonna damage Tr4sh like mentally.
But I actually wonder who's he gonna pull out next, or is he gonna stick with the Lucina?
It seems that he might be sticking. But yeah, about mentality, I think he's really going to.
Yeah, I can feel like demoralized.
Yeah, definitely. He's gonna need a strong mental reset or a strong mental game in order to come back or spend Mithra. I don't know. It's like.
One time I was looking through Twitter, then I saw Goblin getting JV4 by Fatality.
Oh, that has to hurt, honestly.
But Goblin still won the set.
Yeah. Pichu?
Oh, Pichu?
What?
Oh yeah, Pram did tell me he plays Pichu.
Okay, everybody's counterpicking like.
But I don't know how this matchup goes.
Interesting.
It's probably really hard for Lucina to hit her and hit the rat.
Interesting. Yeah. I don't think his MU is any better or worse than Wolf vs Lucina, but despite him doing incredibly well with just now, he's swapping to Pichu. Okay.
There's not a lot of Pichus in Singapore, isn't there?
I mean, Pichu, he used to be the best and only Pichu main, but I think he's pretty inactive now. So he's a rhythm game player now, but
I mean, maybe if there was offlines, he would actually be more active.
Yeah, maybe. But okay, back to the match. Pram is still doing incredibly well against Tr4sh despite the character swap. He's playing he's calling out a lot of Lucina's he's calling out a lot of Tr4sh's empty hops and a lot of his unsafe aerials. And
yeah, Pichu is really hard to hit.
Yeah, and he's just breathing in and out fairly well. Even though like the self damage on the aerials might be his downfall, but we'll see. We'll see.
I don't know how Pichu can edgeguard Swordies actually.
He has a straight up bear. Bear covers a lot of vertical space, like bear going downwards.
Oh, what?
Oh, wow! Pram with the
it didn't work.
long lingering down smash. Yeah. Yeah, so it seems that Tr4sh is still on the back foot. He is unable to call out any of Pichu's like aerials, and
Yeah,
he's simply just
there's not a lot of Pichu players in Singapore, so where would you get matchup experience for this?
that is also true. But it just seems to me like he just having a lot of trouble with people who are able to.
Pram seems to have no problem getting in at all.
Yeah, that exactly. It seems like Pram has incredible like grasp on the close range of Lucina and his own character, and he's able to like punish a lot of what Tr4sh is doing.
I wouldn't advise Lucina going for the down to the grab there.
Yeah.
Definitely not true on the rats.
Yeah.
Mixing up then. Come.
And Pram's still playing a very patient and
On his jump.
somewhat campy game.
Yep.
Oh, but it seems
He's
that
trying to.
Tr4sh
Yeah, he's less trapping him.
okay. Seems that
The laggy recovery. He should have went for ledge, I think.
Yep. Okay, and but Tr4sh did allow him to get backstage and might pay dearly for it if he chooses. Honestly, pretty
I
strong
think
power.
Tr4sh is trying to space him out with the F tilt there.
Oh,
Yep.
he's doing
Yeah,
fairly
he
well.
is. I mean, it's working out, so
Yeah,
why
it is.
not?
Oh,
Caught it with the
yes,
F.
yeah. Okay, seems that Tr4sh has a footing now, but we'll see if he
Oh,
is
caught it
able to
with
hold that advantage. Over. Okay. Pram getting somewhat desperate with trying to kill Lucina, which might be his undoing considering Pichu is incredibly light on like I think like the second lightest and like
No, I think he is the lightest.
Yeah,
Followed by
really?
Kickoff.
yeah. And it's like a single overextension might spell
No, the recovery.
Unfortunate.
I think he should have just stuck with the wolf, but maybe he just wanted to try to Pichu out.
Maybe, but well, it cost him dearly. He lost a game, and now
It's 2-1, right?
yeah, now it's 2-1. But the most important part is Tr4sh now has
One game.
now he has the momentum again. It's probably might be important, but in terms of play mentality, right? This was an incredible this is a turning point because now with that Tr4sh knowing that he can take a game, he will be a bit more confident in it might be play a bit more confident in dealing with Pram, even if Pram sorts back the wolf. So we will see what happens in this game.
This gives me flashbacks to like a few weeks ago. I met Soundwave in finals, and then I lost the first 2 matches, and then I won the next 2 matches, and then I lost the final match.
Close games though. Who was he playing?
Last match he played Kirby. First 2 matches he played Peach and
oh my god,
his favorite character Reimu.
Oh my god, he was showing. Oh my god. Okay, but yeah, we'll see. But yeah, so with Tr4sh getting a much needed mental like reset, the next game might be a lot more even now than the first 2 games in my opinion.
We're actually curious if he will finally pull out the ages.
Yeah, that might happen. We never know. They have too many names for me to keep.
But does the rats beat ages?
No, they both swap back. Seems that Tr4sh he's very
Wolf versus Lucina.
insistent on playing SMU. Wait. But we'll see.
The back to his comfort zone.
Yep.
Alright, space hit the Faraday.
Okay. Tr4sh
with
with Pram's reckless jump from ledge, getting covered. Okay, but still continuing.
Yeah. I feel like Pram is jumping away a bit too much there, so it's easy
Pram
for
is getting very angsty.
Oh, it's lagging.
Oh, the ultimate lag.
Damn. Damn, dude. Smash over suck.
Oh man, that's so unfortunate.
Damn.
Oh, well, guess we can only speculate about what will happen next.
Well, who you placing your bets? Who is gonna win?
Honestly, it's
I think
it's
Pram.
up in the no. I think it's honestly up in the way Pram was playing. He was way too confident, and Tr4sh was definitely like I think he might have gotten a foothold into into getting.
I mean,
it
is small battlefield this time, not FD.
Yeah, it's true. Small
So it's
battlefield.
easier for Lucina this round.
Yes. But at the same time, it's also a bit easier for Wolf because Wolf can use the platforms to recover and as I big start on stage. Like, what side B, hold up side B from ledge might go to the platform, and it'll be an option that Tr4sh will have to pay attention to because if he spaces like it's like if his position's wrong, he might just get reversaled by Pram and might have to deal with Wolf's also incredibly strong ledge trapping game.
Wait, what's the point of Wolf spacing aerials against Lucina? I actually don't understand why.
Well, it's to was Wolf right? Stuff like Bear, if it's not max space, it's still unsafe on shield, and Nair, I think stuff like Fair, back air. I'm not too sure about whether it's safe on shield or not, but it's possible that he might land too late and get a weak hit Nair, which is much weaker, much more unsafe on shield, which can allow Lucina to just straight up just shield grab him and punish him for doing that.
Hold up, I'm gonna check the Smash Ultimate data, frame data website thing.
Yeah, sure. But in general, spacing in this MU is more to me, it seems more of a positioning game.
Nair is -4 / -5 on shield.
-5, okay, so he can't shield grab, I think. And
forward is -6, and back air is -10 or 11.
Yeah, so back air will have to be spaced, but outside of that, I think you can still get shield grab. So spacing is still somewhat important in MU. And stuff like F tilt, I think if F tilt is too close, he might be able to punish with Lucina up B out shield.
F tilt can be easily spaced by Wolf, easily.
Yes. And then against Lucina, I think he still has to space stuff like dash attack, which is it's not space, more like he has to position better with dash attack because Lucina with back air out of shield or let's straight up stuff like jab or F tilt can punish.
Does Wolf lose to Swordies?
No, Wolf it's even the Swordies because Wolf has.
But I'm pretty sure he loses to Roy.
It's debatable because the way Wolf wants to play SMU, he wants to out neutral you. He wants you to make mistakes when approaching him. So he uses stuff
he's baiting you to whiff stuff or.
Yeah, pretty much. When you whiff stuff, he just capitalizes on it and either kills you early or puts you in a incredibly bad situation. So Roy, even though you have incredibly fast air speed and ground speed, air speed, everything, and your push game is fairly good. Wolf, you can outmaneuver you in the air if it's a bit of a drift, but you do have much more consistent kill options than Wolf, and I think Wolf has to respect your stuff.
And I also can. I'm pretty sure he can. It's easier for me to abuse his recovery.
Yeah, you can still counter it. Yeah, but the one thing that is key in the MU is that honestly, Wolf's out of shield games are very strong, and Roy can very easily shield pressure Wolf, assuming Roy gets in, because
I think I'm pretty sure I can just spam down tilt on the shield and it will probably work because my down tilts are very broken. It's -3 on shield. Very unfair.
I think probably jamming there away with it because Wolf there out of shield also isn't very strong. It's kind of slow. I think about frame 10.
But what's his fastest move out of shield?
If I'm not wrong, it's Nair. Or else they are just foots 2 out of shield.
Or jump out of shield, frame 3.
Yeah, jump out of shield. So yeah, he's. I think the key to all and Pram wins as a repeat of the first 3 games, and it seems that Tr4sh is now in losers finals, losers semis, right?
Oh, he's not out yet, but he may be discouraged, but he's not out yet. He's not out. He's still got a chance.
Oh yeah, no, he's in loser finals. Yes. Okay. So with that match done, I will be taking my leave, and I think Anri or Tonight will be replacing me. Thanks for commentating with me for the first time.
on a commentating review. Thanks for your
Yeah,
time.
yeah. It's like, yeah, it's been cool. It's been cool. All right, I'll be heading off now. Yes,
All right,
have a
bye.
great night. See you.
Have a nice dinner.
Yeah, you too. You too. Bye.
Coral, what's the next set? So are we streaming Noodles and Ozel's match or what?
People.
Oh, what's up, dude?
What's up?
This is the best Lucina player in SG.
No, it's the most washed up TO in the country. Speaking of Lucina players, we have one in the arena with Ozel. And up against him will be Noodles. Alright. So, I'm guessing probably Lucina Kirby. I don't think Noodles wants to play ICs for this. Unless
Yeah,
he's really
not.
Unless he's really confident he can just win neutral against Ozel that much. But I don't think these two have played before that much. I don't think he has a solid
Yeah,
grasp on it.
I don't think Noodles has the balls for that.
Yeah, it's probably better to go Kirby.
I mean, yeah, I mean, both of his characters both struggle to get in at all.
Yeah, but to be fair, to play against like Kirby and Icy, it's like a very tricky thing, you know. Like on paper you win, but you have to.
If you let
play
them get
better.
in, okay, basically if you let them get in, you're gonna get really punished hard for it.
Yeah, so you have to play extremely lame, and you can't even let them touch you once, because the moment they touch you, they will unleash the Luigi factor on you, and you die. Okay, you won't die against Kirby, but you take like 60. Then the next time he does that to you, you probably die. Something like that.
Am I looking at like Ken or Shotos right now, or Luigi?
I mean, it kind of has the same vibe, but not as much.
Because all I remember from playing against Nuke 47's Ken is that he basically wins 2 to 3 interactions and he wins the game.